Hello everyone, welcome to Falak Techrary. In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to integrate a React app with a Django project. By the end of this video, you will have a React front-end running seamlessly with a Django backend. So let's get started. Let me just open up two command prompt terminals side by side in order to keep things organized. So I'll be using the left terminal for my Django project and the right one for my React app. So first let's start by setting up our Django project. Now here in Django terminal, I'll create the Django project by typing Django admin start project and your project name. I'll just call it Django project and hit enter. Now let's type dir to view the files and folder in the current directory. So here you can see it has created our project. So now let's create the React app here in the right hand sided terminal by typing npx create React app and your app name. I'll just call it React app and hit enter. It will take some time as npm is a lot slower than Django. So I'll just fast forward the video. So it seems like our React app has been created successfully. We can verify by typing dir to view the newly created files. So here you can see the React app right beside the Django project. So let's run the React app to show you all that React app is running on its default port number, that is 3000. So let's navigate into React app directory and start the development server. So let me just npm run start. So I have another instance already running, so I'll just so now you can see the React app is running on the port 3001. It should be running on 3000, but as I've told before, I have another instance already running, so that's why it switched to 3001. So let's exit the current tab of the browser and let's stop this. Now let's go back to where we were before by cd double dot. Now we need to open up our file explorer and then drag the React app into the Django project directory. Now I am opening the Django project in my VS Code. So here I am in my Django project. Let's minimize it and let's navigate inside the Django project and then into React app by typing cd Django project, then cd into React app. So here you can see we are now in React app directory in the right terminal, and let's navigate into the Django project by typing Django project. Now let me just run cls on the both terminals to make things a little bit neater. So cls and cls. Now let's briefly talk about the build folder. The build folder contains the static files of a React app. For this tutorial, I expect you to have a basic understanding of both React and Django, as I won't be explaining everything from scratch. Now let's create the build for our React app. So let's type npm run build. So here once build is created, let's take a look at index.html file inside the build directory. So as build has not completed yet, so here you can see index.html. Next we'll configure Django server to serve our React app. In order to do so, we need to open settings.py in Django project, and here in the beginning of file let's import OS so that we can use its functions in the code below. Now let's scroll down to the template section and update the dir's entry to include the path to the React build directory. So here I'd say os.path.join and is dir, and we'll just specify the path of our React app build. So here it is. Now static files are assets like images, icons, or even JavaScript files. To serve these files, we need to add the path to our static files. Now let's copy this path in order to save time and scroll down to bottom of the file. Here static URL. Now let's say static files dirs is equal to the same path that we copied, just with the / and static. As here you can see in build folder there is a static directory. We have just specified the path to that directory here in static file dirs. Now let's save the setting.py. Now we need to do some URL mapping to link things up. First we need to create a view.py file in Django project directory. So let's create views.py. So in here we need to import render. So let's say from Django.shortcuts import render, and let's define a function in index and pass the request as an argument. It will just return the render, take the request and specify the file name here, which is index.html in our case. So there is a big typo here, it's request like that. So let me just save views.py. Next we need to update url.py to include the new view. So here let me just remove this comment here, and we need to import views from the same directory. Import views, and we need to specify the path to our new view we have just created. So let me just enter path, leave as it is, and views dot index, and let's give it a name of index. Let me just save url.py. Now finally here let's run the Django project by python manage.py run server. So let's just copy that path and open it up in our browser. So here you can see the React app running on Django's default port, which is 8000. So that's all for this tutorial. You have successfully integrated a React app with a Django project. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more tutorials like this. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.